Adam-12, the groundbreaking police drama that aired from 1968 to 1975, remains a beloved classic, offering an authentic glimpse into the daily challenges faced by LAPD officers Malloy and Reed. The show set a high standard for procedural storytelling and created enduring memories for its fans. Now, 56 years since its debut, curiosity about the cast has only grown. What became of the talented actors who brought these iconic characters to life? In 2024, we revisit their remarkable journeys, exploring their careers, personal achievements, and the legacies they've built since leaving the small screen. Join us as we uncover what's become of the stars who shaped a television era. Martin Milner was born on December 28, 1931, in Detroit, Michigan. He began his acting career in the 1940s and rose to prominence as a versatile actor, appearing in various TV series and movies. In Adam-12, he portrayed Officer Pete Malloy from 1968 to 1975, a character admired for his calm and authoritative presence. Malloy was a seasoned officer who balanced his career with the challenges of mentoring his young partner, Officer Reed. In his early years, Milner had a promising career in film and television, playing roles that showcased his wide-ranging talents, including in the Swiss Family Robinson and the St. Louis bank robbery. However, despite his success, his personal life faced challenges. Martin was married to his wife, Judy, from 1957 until his death, and they had 4 children together. While he remained devoted to his family, the strain of long filming hours and career demands occasionally took a toll on his personal life. His latter years were marked by a sense of nostalgia for his iconic role as Malloy, yet he found peace in his family and the simple pleasures of life. Martin Milner died on September 6, 2015, at the age of 83, from heart failure. Gary Crosby was born on June 27, 1933. He is best known for his role as Officer Ed Wells in the television series Adam-12, which he joined in 1969 at the age of 36. Wells was a seasoned police officer, known for his confidence, humor, and occasional abrasiveness when dealing with colleagues. Despite a promising career, Gary Crosby's life was marked by struggles that shadowed his success. He faced significant issues with substance abuse, which impacted both his personal and professional life. Crosby was the son of legendary singer Bing Crosby, which led to a strained relationship with his father, who was distant and emotionally unavailable. He married twice but found little happiness in his relationships, experiencing challenges in his love life. His first marriage ended in divorce, and he later remarried, but the union was also fraught with difficulties. Crosby had 2 children, and while he tried to maintain a connection with them, his turbulent life led to a sense of disconnection in his family. Gary Crosby passed away on August 24, 1995, at the age of 62, after a battle with lung cancer. William Boyett was born on January 3, 1927, in Columbus, Ohio. He embarked on a prolific career in the entertainment industry starting in the 1950s, appearing in westerns and crime dramas, which would later help define his role as Sergeant McDonald in Adam-12 from 1968. At 41 years old, Boyett brought to life the character of the no-nonsense but compassionate leader, a figure who was always present to offer guidance to his officers. Boyett's life outside of his acting career was marked by both fulfillment and hardship. He married his high school sweetheart, and they had a family that struggled to stay intact due to the demanding nature of his work in periods of financial instability. In the 1980s, Boyett faced health challenges and personal tragedies, including the passing of his beloved wife. Despite this, he maintained a love for his craft and continued to support his family. His later years were marked by a quiet life filled with reflective moments about his career and achievements. William Boyett died on December 29, 2004, at the age of 77 due to complications from pneumonia and kidney failure. Art Gilmore was born on March 18, 1912. At 56 years old, he joined Adam-12 in 1968, playing Lieutenant Moore, a tough and authoritative figure who served as a guiding presence for the show's protagonists. His portrayal of Lieutenant Moore was emblematic of his long and varied career in both film and television, where he often played characters of authority. However, Gilmore's personal life was far from the stability his on-screen persona suggested. He faced several emotional hardships, including a failed marriage that led to isolation and an emotional toll in his later years. His relationships were marred by his inability to reconcile his busy career with his personal life. Gilmore's career had moments of success, but also long periods of being overlooked, and in his later years, he struggled with the fading of his fame. Despite these challenges, he continued to work well into his 80s. Art Gilmore passed away on September 25, 2010, at the age of 98, living a long life but facing many personal hardships that were only hinted at in his professional work. Jack Hogan was born on November 25, 1929. He portrayed Sergeant Jerry Miller in Adam-12 starting in 1968 when he was 38 years old. Miller was a veteran officer, a steady presence on the force, known for his leadership and reliability. Hogan's acting career was marked by his versatility, but he is most remembered for his role in Adam-12. Despite his success in Hollywood, his personal life was often overshadowed by personal struggles. Hogan experienced several difficult relationships, which led to a challenging marriage that ended in divorce. He also battled with alcoholism, which affected both his career and relationships. Though he continued to find work, his later years were marked by the consequences of his personal demons. Jack Hogan passed away on December 6, 2023, at the age of 94, leaving behind a legacy of both success and personal hardship. He had a long life, but it was filled with the complexities of fame and personal challenges. Robert Patten was born on October 11, 1925. He played Detective Sergeant Stone in Adam-12 starting in 1969, at the age of 44. Stone was a dedicated and methodical detective, admired for his investigative skills and calm approach to solving cases. Patten's career included notable roles in both television and film, but it was Adam-12 that brought him lasting recognition. However, his personal life was not without turmoil. Patten had a turbulent love life, with multiple marriages and divorces, leaving him with strained relationships with his children. Despite his professional success, he faced financial difficulties and health problems in his later years. The emotional toll of his personal struggles affected his well-being. He passed away on December 29, 2001, at the age of 76, due to cancer. His death marked the end of a career that spanned over 40 years, but his personal battles left a complex legacy. William Elliot was born on June 4, 1934. He portrayed Officer Grant in Adam-12 starting in 1971, at the age of 37. Grant was a hard-working, reliable cop who exemplified the dedicated nature of law enforcement. William Elliot's life, however, was marred by personal hardship. He grew up in a troubled household and struggled with self-doubt throughout his early career. Though his role in Adam-12 brought him fame, Elliot faced difficulty sustaining a solid career in the entertainment industry after the show ended. His personal life was even more difficult. He married 3 times, but each relationship was strained. Elliot had 2 children, but the pressures of his career and his personal demons led to estrangement from them. His battles with alcoholism and depression, stemming from both his personal life and struggles with fame, worsened over time. Tragically, William Elliot died on September 30, 1983, at the age of 49 after a courageous battle with cancer. His death shocked many in the entertainment community, highlighting the often overlooked struggles of actors who were not in the spotlight. Jed Allan, born on March 1, 1935, was 35 years old when he portrayed the character Reno West in the 1970 Adam-12 episode. Reno West was a crafty and elusive burglar known for his signature approach of take a little, leave a little, which made him a particularly challenging adversary for the officers. Allan's career spanned decades, with notable roles in both daytime soap operas and primetime TV shows, most famously as Don Craig in Days of Our Lives and C.C. Capwell in Santa Barbara. While his professional life had its share of success, his personal life was less stable. Allan married twice, first to Toby, with whom he had a son named Rick, but the marriage ended in divorce. His second marriage to Tracy in 1978 also encountered struggles, leading to a somewhat tumultuous relationship. In his later years, Allan's health began to decline, though he continued to receive recognition for his extensive body of work. Jed Allan passed away on March 9, 2019, at the age of 84 from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles in television. Kent McCord was born on September 26, 1942, in Los Angeles, California. His passion for acting blossomed in the 1950s when he appeared in a number of guest roles before landing his breakthrough part as Officer Jim Reed in Adam-12 from 1968 to 1975. At just 26, McCord embodied the youthful, ambitious, and somewhat idealistic rookie cop who looked up to his more experienced partner, Officer Malloy. McCord's career in the showbiz world continued after Adam-12, as he appeared in numerous TV series and films, such as The Rookies and Vega Dollar. Despite achieving fame and recognition, McCord faced his share of personal challenges. He experienced marital difficulties, leading to a divorce from his first wife, but he later found love again and has children from his subsequent relationships. While his career had some ups and downs, McCord managed to maintain a reputation as a dedicated actor with a resilient spirit. In his retirement, he has been active in charity work and enjoys spending time with his family. At 82, Kent McCord continues to be a well-respected figure in the television industry and is seen attending fan events and conventions. Claude Johnson was born on May 17, 1938. He took on the role of Officer Brinkman in Adam-12 starting in 1968, when he was 30 years old. Officer Brinkman was a dedicated and reliable cop, often seen as the dependable presence during high-pressure situations. However, Johnson's personal life was marked by several tragedies that overshadowed his acting career. His family life was often turbulent, having faced struggles within his relationships. Johnson went through multiple difficult separations and faced the pain of a rocky marriage. He also experienced challenges in his career, where roles became increasingly scarce as he grew older. His personal losses, including the death of close family members, weighed heavily on him throughout his life. Despite these struggles, Claude Johnson found solace in his work on Adam-12, where his performance was highly regarded. He passed away on May 18, 2009, at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy in television but a life marked by personal turmoil. Kenneth Washington was born on October 19, 1946. He played Officer Miller in Adam-12 starting in 1968 at the age of 22. Officer Miller was known for his hardworking and loyal nature, always supporting his colleagues while proving himself to be a reliable officer. Washington's early career in Adam-12 was a significant milestone, but he faced challenges in the years following the show's end. He struggled with typecasting, which limited his opportunities for more diverse roles. Despite his talents, Washington found it difficult to escape the shadow of his Adam-12 character. His personal life also faced its share of struggles. Washington went through several failed relationships, which contributed to a sense of instability in his personal life. Nevertheless, he found peace in later years, focusing on his community work and personal growth. As of now, Kenneth Washington is 78 years old and lives a quieter life, far from the Hollywood spotlight, enjoying a more private existence away from the public eye. Robert Donner, born on April 27, 1931, was 37 years old when he played TJ in Adam-12, starting in 1968. TJ, an ex-convict and informant, was a morally complex character who provided critical information to the police while navigating his own troubled past. Donner's career in film and television included roles in MASH*, The A-Team, and The Incredible Hulk, but it was often marred by personal struggles. He was married 3 times, though each marriage ended in divorce, and his relationships were often strained by his ongoing battles with depression and financial instability. Donner's life outside of acting was fraught with difficulties, including periods of unemployment and emotional challenges. Despite his struggles, he remained active in Hollywood, contributing to numerous productions over the years. He had children from his marriages, but his family life remained complicated. Donner passed away on June 8, 2006, at the age of 75 due to a heart attack. Virginia Gregg was born on March 6, 1916. She played the character in White in Adam-12 in 1970, at the age of 54. In White was a supportive and caring character, frequently appearing to provide emotional support in tense situations. Virginia Gregg had a long and respected career, but her personal life was marked by emotional challenges. She married and had children, but her marriage faced significant strain, ultimately ending in divorce. Her struggles with maintaining a stable family life were compounded by a demanding career. In the later years of her life, Virginia Gregg battled lung cancer, a diagnosis that affected her physically and emotionally. Despite her personal difficulties, she remained a beloved figure in television. Virginia Gregg passed away on September 15, 1986, at the age of 70 due to complications from lung cancer. Myron Healey was born on June 8, 1923. He portrayed Carl Tremaine in Adam-12 beginning in 1969, at the age of 46. Carl Tremaine was a seasoned officer, known for his straightforward and no-nonsense demeanor, often serving as a mentor to younger officers. Myron Healey had a long and successful career in television, appearing in numerous westerns and police dramas. However, his personal life was marred by hardships. Despite his professional success, Healey faced a turbulent marriage that eventually ended in divorce, leaving him emotionally strained. He had children, but his relationship with them was difficult, with reports of estrangement and a lack of closeness. Healey's later years were marked by health issues and a sense of fading into obscurity. His career, though full of great roles, did not shield him from personal losses. He passed away on December 21, 2005, at the age of 82 due to natural causes, having lived a life full of both accomplishments and personal tragedy. Leo Gordon was born on December 2, 1922. He portrayed Carl Carney in Adam-12 in 1971, when he was 49 years old. Carney was a tough, menacing character who often found himself entangled in criminal activities, posing a challenge to the officers. Gordon's career was one of great versatility, excelling in both villainous and heroic roles across films and television. However, his life was marked by personal struggles, including the trauma of a difficult childhood. Growing up in poverty, Gordon faced a number of hardships that shaped his tough persona. He was married twice, but his relationships were far from ideal, with divorces marking his emotional life. Despite his career successes, he battled personal demons, including depression and alcoholism, which impacted his professional and personal life. His final years were spent dealing with declining health, and Leo Gordon passed away on December 26, 2000, at the age of 78 due to heart failure. Natalie Masters was born on November 23, 1915. She appeared in Adam-12 starting in 1968, when she was 53 years old, playing a variety of characters that showcased her versatility. Her roles, though often brief, added a layer of realism to the series, contributing to its portrayal of everyday life. Masters had a prolific career in television, but her personal life was not without struggles. She faced difficulties in her relationships, including an unhappy marriage that ended in divorce. Though she had children, her family life was not without its emotional tolls. Masters also experienced the challenge of balancing her career and personal life, leading to a sense of isolation later in life. In her later years, she dealt with health issues, which added to the difficulties she faced. Natalie Masters passed away on February 9, 1986, at the age of 70 due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances, but also a life marked by personal and emotional challenges. Lew Brown was born on March 18, 1925. He portrayed Sergeant Gus Barron in Adam-12, starting in 1968 at the age of 43. Barron was a tough and disciplined officer, well respected for his dedication to the law and the professionalism he brought to every case. Brown's career was largely marked by roles that reflected his commanding presence, but behind the scenes, his life was fraught with hardship. Growing up in a working-class family, he faced financial struggles and was often forced to take up odd jobs as a young man. His marriage, while initially happy, eventually became strained due to his heavy work schedule and personal demons. He had one child, but their relationship became distant over time, and he later went through a painful divorce. The weight of his personal challenges, including health problems and financial instability, deeply affected Brown. Despite his later years being quieter, they were marked by ongoing struggles. Lew Brown passed away on July 27, 2014, at the age of 89. Robert Clarke was born on June 1, 1920. He played Dan Johnson in Adam-12 in 1970, at the age of 50. Johnson was a quick-thinking, resourceful character, often thrust into challenging situations that required intelligence and determination. Clarke's career spanned several decades, and he was a well-known face in both films and television. However, his journey through life was not without tragedy. Growing up during the Great Depression, Clarke's early life was marked by hardship, and he struggled to make ends meet as a young actor. He was married twice and had children, but his relationships were often turbulent, with both marriages ending in divorce. Clarke's life was also affected by health problems in his later years, including complications from diabetes. Despite these struggles, he remained active in acting, but his later years were shadowed by personal and health challenges. Robert Clarke passed away on June 11, 2005, at the age of 85 due to complications from diabetes. Art Balinger was born on February 1, 1915. He played the role of Captain Grant in Adam-12, beginning in 1969 at the age of 54. Grant was the strong-willed and authoritative captain, who was dedicated to keeping his team of officers in line and ensuring that justice prevailed. Balinger's life, however, did not mirror the stability he portrayed on screen. Raised in a difficult environment, he struggled with his self-worth and often found solace in his acting career. His personal life was marked by a turbulent marriage, ending in divorce after years of emotional strain. Balinger had 2 children, but the constant tension from his work and personal challenges led to a strained relationship with them. He also battled health issues that kept him away from the public eye in his later years. Art Balinger passed away on June 10, 2011, at the age of 96. Burt Mustin was born on February 8, 1884. He played Charles Jenkins in Adam-12 in 1970, when he was 86 years old. Jenkins was a wise, older character who often offered valuable advice and guidance to the younger officers. Mustin's career, which began in his 50s, was filled with supporting roles that showcased his talent for portraying kindly, fatherly figures. Despite his success on screen, Mustin's personal life was not without sorrow. He experienced the loss of his first wife at a young age and faced the challenges of raising children as a single parent. Mustin also had to cope with the difficulty of becoming an actor later in life, struggling with the insecurity of starting his career when others were far ahead. His later years were filled with the joy of his career but tinged with the sadness of losing close family members. Burt Mustin passed away on January 28, 1977, at the age of 92 from natural causes, having left behind a long career marked by both personal and professional challenges. Foster Brooks was born on May 11, 1912. He appeared in Adam-12 as a citizen starting in 1968 at the age of 56. His role often brought a comedic touch to the otherwise serious police procedural, offering a light-hearted perspective on life. Brooks' career, while successful in comedic roles, was not without its struggles. Despite his charm on screen, he battled alcoholism throughout much of his life, which led to several personal setbacks. His early marriage ended in divorce due to his alcoholism, and he struggled to maintain relationships with his children. He eventually remarried, but the strain from his past continued to haunt him. Brooks also faced financial hardships, despite his later success as a comedic actor. In his final years, he grappled with health problems, including heart disease. Foster Brooks passed away on December 20, 2001, at the age of 89 due to heart failure. Alfred Shelly, born on June 6, 1929, was 40 years old when he portrayed the first man in Adam-12 starting in 1969. His character was shrouded in mystery, often playing a silent role that added suspense and intrigue to the episodes. Shelly's career in Hollywood was diverse, but his personal life seemed to be far from fulfilling. He faced numerous challenges throughout his life, including struggles with addiction and financial difficulties. His romantic relationships were marred by instability, and he was married at least once, though the marriage did not last. Shelly's family life, much like his career, was full of highs and lows, with difficult periods marked by emotional turmoil. Despite the setbacks, he continued to work as a character actor, often playing enigmatic roles that captured the audience's attention. Alfred Shelly passed away on April 12, 2013, at the age of 83, after living a quiet life away from the limelight, his final years overshadowed by personal and health issues. Joseph Mell, born on June 23, 1915, was 53 years old when he portrayed Bart Silver in Adam-12 starting in 1968. Bart Silver was a clever and elusive character who frequently engaged in schemes that kept the officers on edge, making him a notable figure in the series. Joseph Mell's career spanned various roles in television and film, but his life off-screen was marked by significant personal struggles. Though relatively private about his personal life, Mell faced health problems in his later years, especially heart-related issues, which eventually led to his untimely death. He was married at least once, but the details of his relationships and family life remain unclear. His career had its ups and downs, with some periods of unemployment and difficulty finding steady roles. Despite these challenges, Mell's acting career remained steady until his death on August 31, 1977, at the age of 62, due to a heart condition. Don Ross was born on April 4, 1920. He was just 51 years old when he began playing Investigator Kincaid in Adam-12 starting in 1971. Kincaid was a young, eager investigator who often brought a fresh perspective to cases, embodying youthful enthusiasm. Despite his early success on Adam-12, Ross' career was less consistent as he grew older. His childhood, although marked by early fame, was not without hardship. He struggled with the pressures of being a child actor, and as he transitioned into adulthood, he found it difficult to find roles that matched his early success. Ross married at a young age but faced challenges in his marriage, which eventually ended in divorce. He has one child, though his relationship with them has been distant due to the strain caused by his unstable career. Don Ross also battled with personal demons, including anxiety and the feeling of being typecast in roles. He struggled to maintain financial stability as his acting career slowed down. Nevertheless, Ross has found a sense of balance in recent years, living a quieter life. Tragically, he passed away on January 15, 2011, at the age of 90. James McEachin, born on May 20, 1930, was 38 when he played Freddie Rivers in Adam-12 starting in 1968. Freddie was a savvy and tough character who had the ability to navigate the rough streets with a keen sense of survival. McEachin's life story is one of both triumph and struggle. Throughout his career, he faced racial barriers in Hollywood, often having to fight for roles in an industry that was slow to embrace African American actors. McEachin was married to his wife, Barbara, but the marriage had its challenges. Their relationship, while not publicly tumultuous, faced hardships due to James's demanding career. They had a daughter together. McEachin's acting career never reached the heights of superstardom, though he had several roles in both TV and film. He has also written books and worked as a director and producer, often channeling his experiences into his creative endeavors. Despite his success, McEachin dealt with personal difficulties and the racism that was prevalent in the entertainment industry. As of now, he is 94 years old and is living a quieter life away from the public eye. Chuck Bowman was born on June 2, 1937. He played the role of Detective Cole Edwards in Adam-12, joining the cast in 1969 at the age of 32. Edwards was known for his keen investigative mind and a no-nonsense approach to solving cases. Outside of his acting career, Chuck Bowman faced some personal struggles. He had a troubled childhood, marked by a strained relationship with his parents, which often affected his emotional well-being. Professionally, although he had roles in several other TV shows, none matched the impact of Adam-12, leaving him to deal with the challenges of maintaining a consistent career. His romantic life also had its ups and downs. Bowman was married twice but experienced marital issues, including a painful divorce. He had 2 children, but his relationships with them were often complicated, due to the demands of his acting career. In his later years, Chuck Bowman faced financial difficulties, stemming from underemployment and mismanagement of earnings. Despite these challenges, Bowman has lived a relatively peaceful life in his senior years. He is currently 87 years old. Howard Culver, born on June 4, 1918, was 50 years old when he played the Doctor in Adam-12 beginning in 1968. The Doctor was a calm, compassionate, and knowledgeable figure, often providing medical help and guidance to the officers during their cases. Culver's career was filled with a variety of roles across film and television, but his personal life was fraught with difficulties. While he had a reputation for being a talented and dependable actor, he struggled with a number of personal tragedies, including a series of unsuccessful marriages. He was married multiple times, though these relationships were short-lived and often ended in divorce. Culver faced several challenges in his later years, including financial instability and health problems. Despite these setbacks, he continued working until his death on August 4, 1984, at the age of 66 from meningitis, leaving behind a legacy as a character actor who was valued for his professionalism and versatility. Sam Edwards was born on May 26, 1915, in the United States. He portrayed Elvin Brady in Adam-12 starting in 1969, when he was 54 years old. Brady was a charming, resourceful character who often found himself in tricky situations, but his quick thinking and wit helped him navigate through them. Edwards, with his experience and expertise in character roles, added depth to the series. Off-screen, Edwards faced personal challenges. Though he had a successful career, the later years of his life were marked by a struggle to find significant acting roles. His career slowed down, and he found himself in less visible roles in his later years. Edwards was married for many years, and while there were reports of family joys and hardships, his private life remained largely out of the public eye. Tragically, he also had to cope with the loss of many close friends and colleagues. Despite these struggles, Edwards continued to live a fulfilling life, marked by his love for acting and the industry. Sam Edwards passed away on July 28, 2004, at the age of 89 from a heart attack. Lillian Bronson was born on October 21, 1902, in the United States. She played Edna Digby in Adam-12 in 1970, at the age of 68. Edna was a kind-hearted, wise woman, offering emotional and practical support to those around her, bringing a nurturing presence to the series. Bronson had an extensive career, with appearances in numerous films and television shows over several decades, yet her personal life was marked by tragedy. She married her husband in the early years of her acting career, and they shared a long life together, but the death of their only child in the 1980s left an indelible sorrow in Bronson's life. This tragedy greatly impacted her, causing a shift in her perspective and approach to both her career and family life. Though she continued acting, she did so with a sense of quiet reflection. In her later years, Bronson's health began to decline, and she faced the challenges of aging with grace. She passed away on August 2, 1995, at the age of 92 due to natural causes. Who is your favorite character from Adam-12? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.